So Noob Saibot is another character I've seen. He's a super cool character actually. Returning character from MK9. And actually Sub-Zero's brother in the storyline. Older brother who was killed by Scorpion and then resurrected as a revenant by Quan Chi. So yeah, lore battle. Oops. Turn on frame data. And then set to block all. Okay, so he's got a 7 frame jab as well, which is really good. That's a high. That's a standing 1. Standing 2. -7. Oh, okay, that's actually punishable. It's also high. Oh no, sorry, we'll do this one. So, shadow poke. The thing about Noob Saibot as well. Yay. Everyone loves Saul. So his back one actually has quite a long reach. And it's -5, so it's safe. His down one is -4. So all of his normal buttons are safe. And that looks like it hits from a good range as well. But yeah, one thing about Noob, which I always find a bit difficult, is all of this shadowy goo animation makes it quite difficult sometimes to see what he's doing. Because, you know, who doesn't need shadowy goo everywhere? Alright, standing 2 is high and -7, so that's unsafe. You can check that with a down 1. It's back 2. It's a mid. That's got super far range. That's safe as well. Tundra chop is high, and turning chop, sorry, is high, and -1, so that's safe. Is that safe? Yeah, the only thing that's punishable at the moment is his standing 2. Down 2 is the uppercut, -13, but that's difficult to punish anyway, unless you're ducking. Straight kick. High, that's actually puts him in plus. So that's a good frame trap. The low sickle is -16. It does move him away, but you can definitely punish that with a back 3, I think, as Sub-Zero. And then the high kick, that has a very... That must be his anti-air. And you can do that in combos. I mean, that's... If he does that to you from here, he'd be very silly, because that's a high and it's -9, so that's super punishable. So the sickle is super punishable, and the forward 3 is super punishable as well. And then the rest of his normals. Down 3, safe, and has quite a good range on it, sticks his foot miles out. Dark heel is a high, which you can duck, but safe, completely safe on block. That's his 4. Down 4, minus is sickle sweep. It's -7, so you can check that with your down 1. Forward 4. So you'll see noobs like to do this from the neutral. So they'll be walking backwards and forwards. They think you'll stand up, or they think they can get you with the low. So that's if that hits you, it's a combo that knocks you miles away, and then they can set up. Because Noob is primarily a zoning character. So what he wants to do is he wants to hit you far away and then send his fireball you, or send his minion after you. So yeah, be careful. If you see, I mean, it's called Sneaky Saibot, so that shows you what they intended for people to do with it. But that is unsafe. So if you were to block that, check that with a down 1. And then sickle strike is -5 and a low. So what noobs like to do, with that I've seen, they hit you with a down 1 to check you, and then they hit you with a down 4 afterwards just to keep you in that position, and then that's in range to hit you with a sickle strike, or with which is the sickle sweep from this range. So just be careful from this range. Noob Saibot has no real overheads. So if I was, well, which I try and do as Sub-Zero, what I try to do is I try to keep blocking low, and then now know to punish this and this from. See, some of his moves look similar. So that's sickle sweep, but that's the one with the clone. So keep blocking low, And be wary of this from about this sort of range, because it's quite fast and the range of it is quite deceptive. I mean, he's this far away and he's hitting, I mean, that's almost the whole full screen, and he's just out of range. So, well, oh, that's another thing actually. If you see him do that, so he's done it from too far away, you can actually duck the second bit and then punish him with an uppercut, or, you know, get any other punish on him. So those are his normals. He doesn't have many combo strings either, because he's primarily, I think they've wanted him to be a zoning character. So yeah, I mean, not like Sonya, which has got 400 strings. Noob relies mostly on keeping his distance and then getting that hit, because his combos actually do a lot of damage as well. So keeping a distance, keeping you out with the zoning, and then when you're getting close, you make a mistake, you get hit with the 1-1, or, you know, you get hit at all, and then bang, you've just lost 300 life or more. So we could look at his strings. 1-1. Yep, that was safe. 1-1-2. That's the overhead. So his only overhead is 1-1-2. So it's actually safe, and it pushes you away. So you have to block that high. So you remember I was telling you, block low. The only time you ever need to block high is with this overhead, and it's quite slow. I mean, what's the startup? 26 frames. I mean, that's definitely seeable. So, yeah. You can definitely react to that. But yeah, that's his only overhead. That's 1-1-2. Then 1-1-3 is -8. Is that safe? Is that safe? Sorry. Yeah, -3. That's the overhead is safe, but you have to block it high. If you finish it in 1-1-3, you can actually punish that for a full combo with your 1-2, or 2-1 actually, because he's quite close. So 2-1 full combo if he finishes 1-1-3. This is a command normal, which is -17. It looks like he, even though that's super unsafe. So this is his back 1-1-3. If he does it from that far away, you can probably punish him. If he does it in the corner and he's that far away, you can punish him with a back 3. But from mid-screen, I'm not sure that's punishable. You might be able to get him with a shoulder charge. I'm not sure what the shoulder charge is on startup, actually. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can practice options. Both. And then see if I can do it by recording. +16. So the startup is 16. Okay. So let's see. So it was back 1-3. No, I wanted to block it. So the shoulder is 16 frames. Not record. Custom. So you can punish that with the shoulder. From this range, if he goes for the sickle, and he doesn't finish it off, I think the triangle is only if it hits. Yeah, so if he does this to you from here and you block it, you can punish it with your ice shoulder. That's good to know, because it pushes him quite far back. So even though it's super unsafe, you're not going to be hitting him unless he's got his back to the corner and you're close. You're not going to be hitting him with a normal from that distance. It's 2-1. High-low. Which is -5. 2-1-2. -4. So they're all safe. You can block all of this low. -6. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's forward 2-2. And it's high mid. I mean, he knocks you away again. That's another thing with Noob, is that even though his moves appear to be unsafe, and that is definitely unsafe, you can punish that with a down 1, your down 1 isn't going to reach from this far away. So usually noobs like to do the whole string anyway, so that's safe. So you want 4, 2, 2. Maybe that's, you can only do on hit that last 4. That last 2, sorry. Practice options. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so you can only do that last hit on that last 2 when the rest of the string hits. So you don't have to worry about that. On what that is on block. Practice. AI options. Oh. So the thing with Noob is not a lot of his stuff is super punishable, which is good. Apart from 113, I think, which is 8. Yeah, everything else, apart from this juice, that's super punishable. Everything else is just punishable with down 1s, really. So it's just about him hitting you with the pressure. A lot of his stuff is really safe. If not by frame data, then by virtue of it pushing you far enough away that you probably can't do anything about it. Okay, so that's Wailing Wraith, and then I think he's only got 2 more strings. Oh no, 1 more string. Back 3. Oh, that is, I mean, if he does this to you, either way, he is, I mean, I think they're both minus 16. Oh yeah, wow, they're both super unsafe. So this is back 3, 1, 3. Yeah, if he does either of these sickle moves on you, then he is really unsafe. Just wanted to check something. So those are his strings. And then special moves, he doesn't have loads. So he's got Spirit Ball, which is like most projectiles, safer as it gets as you're further away. If he does it from this far away for some reason. So you can't punish him with a back 3 from here. I think you're looking at if he does it from this sort of range. Yeah. So that makes it minus 13. So if he fireballs you from here, for whatever reason, you can definitely punish him with a back 3. But yeah, I would be very surprised if he's throwing fireballs at you from this range. Shadow Tackle, minus 15. Is that minus 15 everywhere? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so if he tries to end a string with Shadow Tackle from that far away, again, he's pushed you away a little bit, but you can definitely get him with a back 3 from that far away. So if he's trying to, can you not special cancel that? Alright. That's a string that's noobs like to use. 4, 2, 2, 1 into Shadow Tackle. But Shadow Tackle is minus 15, so even though it's pushed you away, actually maybe not from that far away, but if he Shadow Tackles you from anywhere sort of this distance, back 3 him, full combo. Oh, that's a, what's that block? Minus 7, so you can check that with a down 1. So if they amplify this, then they get an uppercut, and the uppercut is minus 9. So you can, so just like this, it's just a normal teleport, and then, you know, he's just normal, can just attack you as he normally would. But if they EX it, they can uppercut you. Is that uppercut high as well? No, it's a mid. So you can't duck it like you can a normal uppercut. So that's probably where the mix-up comes in. But he is -9. So if he hits you from... If he wants to get really close to you, if he does it from this sort of range, you can definitely punish that with a 1-2 into a full combo. And then his most unsafe move, and it sort of plays in a similar sort of sense to Scorpion, I mean usually they do it in combos, is this teleport slam. A lot of noobs like to fish. So you'll be walking around neutral, oh, blah blah blah, oh, I think they're going to throw a fireball. You can, I mean, -29, you can go make a cup of tea and come back and punish them. So yeah, you can definitely, don't let this move trick you into thinking that it's, you know, it's safe. Usually, a rule of thumb in Mortal Kombat, if a character has a teleport, it is going to be ridiculously unsafe if you block it. So, and that's actually a high as well. So if you duck, if you think he's going to do it, you can actually just duck it and punish it. I mean, you can do, as long as you don't get hit by it, you can punish it. Because he always, it doesn't matter where he does it to you, he'll always track you and try and hit you. So it's not like he can try and, like the sickle, you can do from here, and he can end up in front of you, he can end up behind you, depending on where you are, you know, if he amplifies it. But the teleport slam will always put him right next to you. So if you block it, just make sure that you really take advantage and you fully punish. Yeah, that's Noob Saibot.